Hello crafty friends, it's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty YouTube channel, and it's the first of the month, which means it is time for another sheet load of cards. I hope you'll stick around, find out more about December's issue, and see the first set of cards that I made. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If this is your first time to my channel, I hope by the end of this video that you'll be inspired to click on that subscribe button below and maybe even tap on that bell for notifications. If you're already a subscriber and regular viewer, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. As I mentioned in the intro, it is December 1st, which means it is time for me to debut another sheet load of cards. If you're new to Sheet Load of Cards, what I do every month is provide a free printable for my subscribers where I give you the sketch and supply list and cutting diagrams to make usually anywhere from 6 to 12 cards. This is a great way to build up your on-hand card stash, to make gifts to give to friends or family, and I have a lot of subscribers who donate these. Today I'll be sharing with you some tips about the new sheet load of cards. I'll be sharing the first set that I made, and at the end of the video I'm going to let you know how, if you are a subscriber, you can download this PDF file for free. For the December 2019 sheet load of cards, if you follow all of the instructions here, you will yield 12 cards. To do that, you'll need 3 pieces of 12 by 12 pattern paper, 1 solid cardstock, and actually you don't even need that much, you can probably just use some scraps you have, and then 6 other solid cardstocks to make your 12 card bases. Now, as always, if you like the sketch for this month, but you don't need 12 of them, I have also provided you with the dimensions of each piece. And then, like normal, I have some alternatives for you. So for this month, you can see the sketch here. It has a tag element and some fishtail banner pieces. And then on the cutting guides, this is going to be like the last few months where you're going to cut all your pattern papers the same way and then just mix and match them to create your cards. I think this is a great way to do a little mass production, but not make them all look exactly the same. You will notice that you have to cut fishtails in a couple of the pieces and the tag, kind of notch off the corners for the tags. Now, if you have dies that are similar to the shapes and sizes of the sketch, use those. You do not have to hand cut fishtails. I do have one punch that I was able to fishtail the bigger one, but again, making a fishtail even with just scissors is super easy if you don't have fancy tools. As for the tags, again, if you have a tag die that is about that size, use it. I, for my cards, use the We Are Memory Keepers tag punch board. It was my first time using it and it turned out pretty handy. And like I mentioned earlier, for the sentiments, it is a very small piece of cardstock, so you really don't need much of a piece of paper. If you have scraps of white or off-white or whatever color you're going to use for the sentiment laying around, use that up first. Don't cut into a big sheet. Let's go ahead and take a look at my first set of cards. As you can see for my cards this month, I did use clear cardstock for the card base. That also meant that I needed to have a little extra cardstock to go on the inside for my personal message. I ended up just using scraps I had laying around and just cutting them down so they were slightly smaller than piece A. I also added some silver glittered sequins to my card. I thought it went nicely with that silver embossed sentiment. I'll be back tomorrow with another video that shows you exactly how I made these cards. But if you have any questions, if you want to get started today, leave those in the comment section below and I'll see if I can get it answered in time. Are you ready to download the file and get started for yourself? Here's what you need to do. First of all, I do ask that you are a subscriber to my channel to download the file for free. We're just going to work on the honor system here. Please make sure if you do click the download button that you are a subscriber. The link to the file is all the way at the bottom of my description box below. You can click on that and then you can just view it on screen if you want, or you can go ahead and print it. I do print mine in color when I have ink in my printer, but if all you have is a black and white printer, it's going to work just as well. You don't need to have color to print these out. If you do download the file and make cards, I would love to see them. So I will link in the description box the new Show Us Your Sheet Load guidelines, and you can share them with me via YouTube, Instagram, or even send me one to my P.O. box. And then at the end of the month, if you do that, I'll come back and share them with my viewers here. If you are going to share online this month, use the hashtag SUYSDEC2019. If you enjoyed this video today and you're looking forward to making your own sheet load of cards this month, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Until the next video, I hope you're having a crafty day. Bye-bye.